Pitch Drink, and this is the Sassy Talk Show. This episode is about therapists themselves. Yes, therapists. We're far from perfect. And not all of us are people that you would get along with. We're just people. We're humans. We are flawed like everybody else. But for some reason, when people meet a therapist, they think, oh, they know everything. Sending it out over the ocean, and I've been feeling down lately. So, a therapist is just a person, like a teacher, who, there are some teachers who are better at their profession than others. There's some therapists who are better at their profession than others. And there's some personalities that get along and don't get along. And there are some colleagues I have that I would never go to for therapy because our personalities would never, I wouldn't gain much from their information they gave me during therapy because I'm so annoyed by part of their personality. So you have to remember that when you're choosing a therapist, it has to be somebody you feel comfortable with, that you click with. And like I said, for instance, there are some colleagues I wouldn't go to, but they would be a perfect match for somebody else because those two personalities really learned from each other. Oh, and that's the other really important thing. It's a two-way street. Therapists learn from their clients as well. So with each client, we learn something new and something interesting about ourselves and about the client and about the world at large. So it's a two-way street. It's not just a therapist being imparting information. A therapist also learns from the client. Every new client a therapist meets, they learn more information and how to help people more even. So that's that about therapy and therapists. And if you're going to choose a therapist or you're trying to find a therapist, make sure you don't have to stick with the first one you go to. If you go to one and you feel like it click, you get the information, then stick with it. However, there's another thing that we have in therapy called therapy shopping. And that is you can have a client who goes to one therapist, and then when the therapy starts getting tough or hard or difficult because the person is starting to see things that they don't want to see or hear things they don't want to hear, they may then leave that therapist and go to another therapist. And they hop from one therapist to another, to another, to another, just to avoid getting that information they don't really want to have. For instance, I can give you an example outside of therapy. I had fabulous eyesight my whole life, just unbelievably good. I can see really well. And when I hit my 30s, so it gives you a clue, I'm a little older than 30. When I hit my 30s, I could tell I couldn't see as well anymore, like reading or distance. And I said, that's weird. So I went to the doctor because I thought, well, maybe there's something wrong. I need a vitamin or something. So I went to an eye doctor who said, well, no, you're just getting older. And I thought, no, I'm not. You're wrong. I'm only in my 30s. So then I went to another eye doctor who said the same thing. Then I went to another eye doctor who said the same thing, because I went one of those eye doctors, not to say I was getting older, but that I just needed to take a vitamin because I wanted my perfect eyesight back, which just gets worse all the time because now I wear glasses. So I'm waiting for cataracts, because once you have cataract surgeries and you're young, you probably don't know this, your eyesight gets much better. So now I'm hoping for cataracts. So anyway, that's my example. With therapy, stick with somebody you like. And if it starts getting tough, don't run away, because that's the good stuff. That's the stuff that's going to change your life. All right, so my new favorite saying, eventually I'll stop saying it's my new favorite saying, but you are what you think. So stop thinking stinking thoughts and start thinking good thoughts, and you're going to be much happier. So believe in your good thoughts. So you are what you think. All right, bye. Peace, love, and joy.